So the post honey high, that was the peak. I was up 65K on honey. I didn't take it. I ended up making 40K. Honey is down to 17.5 cents from a high of 35 on Coinbase. And congrats to Ragnarok, who actually was able to sell at 95. It was in this weird cancel only state where you couldn't set limit orders. You can only set cancel only orders. Very weird. There's no way to get orders in, but I think if I would have layered them before the auction went to cancel, I don't know, some regions of the United States were able to set limit orders and fill at 90 and 95 cents. So there's always moon plays where you can put $1,000 in, like on Tupelo, you could have walked away with 50K. I didn't do it, okay? I didn't do it. You just gotta have, on XPay. Tupelo actually bounced 20x from the bottom. XPay did 130x. It's kind of a dumb narrative. You have to have the shillers. Remember, there's really good narrative coins that don't need shills, like Grok. Elon was going to shill it, so people were hoping XPay, he's going to shill it. Then Grok 1.5 hit like 1.5 million or a million market cap yesterday. People are exhausted from Grok. Grok down to 20 million market cap from a high of 220 million. Yes, I did say 90%, over 90% fall from Grace. It happens. Where's my Chi-Chi? Maybe he's on the other side. If you see a white dog, let me know. Oh, there he is. There he is. There's Super Dog. He does not like the water. You can see why. He doesn't have a lot of fur. Short hair. Hey, there's my Super Dog. Hey, buddy. Thanks for coming. So, I have a great tolerance for people, for things, for disgusting things, whatever. But I have a breaking point. So what's my breaking point in these longs? It's, I don't know, probably liquidation. I keep emptying the tank. I don't want to mortgage any more pudgies. I already took loans against 3 pudgies for 33. No, actually it's 30 now. 2,200. 66K in loans, outstanding loans. So remember, you got to keep checking in every 24 hours. Because if someone doesn't pick up the loan, usually they pick it up because everyone's bidding, right? They'd rather pick up the loan. Because if someone's going to gain a pudgy at the cost of the loan 10 ETH when the floor is 17.79 ETH. So it did wick to 20 ETH floor. 50K, but that was a good top for pudgies. Maybe we get pudgies bare 5 to 10 ETH. I don't think it's going to wind up the same as Bored Apes, which hit 150 ETH, like 400K market cap. 400K per ape, plus all the airdrops, the tokens, because it's just not, it doesn't have the same vibe. Like, pudgies are cool. Apes were just people that bought and got rich, but pudgies are cool OG things. The ape mint was in March 2021 before the pudgy mint in June 2021, so it was earlier, but still, it's just the NFTs, the pudgy NFTs are cooler looking than the apes. The apes are stupid. They only went up in price because they had a team of shillers. People that bought them want them to go up. The influencers, blah, blah, blah. Justin Bieber bought one. Who else? I don't know. So, did someone put money in his wallet and call it JustinBieber.eth? Maybe. Oh, it was mentioned, Jimmy Fallon on the Tonight Show mentioned the apes. So 2021 was a crazy year for NFTs. Pudgies did wick to 4 ETH at the time when GCR swept 100 of them, 100 to 200. And ETH was 3,000, around 3,000 at the time, so 12K. And now they're at 50K, just slowly creeping up, and then the parabolic move. I remember when they were 25K or 22K just a month ago, early December, when I was talking about them. And did I buy more? No, because I had a chance to buy at 2K to 3K almost for the first half of 2022 all the way up to August. I just didn't do it. I mean, I did buy 10. I'm sorry, I did buy 10, but if I bought 40, I would have been in such much better condition. 200K, which is, I mean, 2 million, which would have been like 1.5 now, versus 300K after I mortgaged them. So it sucks, but at least I have that 300K, right? Say it, 300K. Even though I did lose 110K on margin, I still have the pudgies for now. Unless, should I let these longs go? I don't know, because I do think we will bounce, but I don't know where the bottom is. I don't think it's the bottom, personally. Would be cool. I always pray it's the bottom, but I don't think it is. And it sucks to lose. I always rank what's the worst feeling, right? Missing a huge 1000x, missing $1 million trade at the top, right? Versus getting liquidated right underneath, making, then at the bottom, like making millions is the best feeling. Making hundreds of thousands right after, and then losing a little bit of money is kind of in the middle. Just losing a little bit of money, whatever, you took a loss, you shook it off. Missing millions is probably the second worst feeling, and then getting liquidated, losing all your money, capitulated, the worst feeling. So I'm putting that right under missing out on millions. You missed out on retirement every single day. The guy next to you in the office, he was the guy that was picked by the boss to be the next CEO of Apple, right? I don't know if he had a good smile, if he liked his gray hair, who knows? So you sold your Apple for 100K and to open your own arcade or gaming company, right? The guy next to you becomes a billionaire. So that's the worst, but losing all your money and living in the shack or living on the streets, probably worse. I think that's a little worse. So, but those feelings are almost as bad. The Schadenfreude, where you can't take. I'm sorry, that's why Schadenfreude feels good. Like everyone else is in the shithole like you, okay? But at the same time, I wish I wasn't here, okay? I wish I had a house. I don't care if someone's in a gold mansion somewhere or in the Citadel in the sky, a tower to the sky, right? Or castle. But there's a guy. Hi. Did he bring any chocolate? No. Where's the chocolate? What? It's cold but not freezing. Yeah. No chocolate. 0 for 2. 0 for 2. All I wanted was a chocolate bar. Sometimes that's all you want in life is a chocolate bar. A little taste. You want to lick that lollipop, right? Just a lick. Just a taste of what it takes to retire, to make it. So, yeah, so it's better to live in a house and watching all your friends live in mansions than live in a shack or live on the street. And all your friends are on the street with you, right? You might think, oh, all my friends are with me. We're all missing out. It's a great bear market. I'm dancing. I lost all my money. I got liquidated. I couldn't pay my rent. I had to do things that I can't say in this vlog. Right? No, that's worse than watching your friends make it and missing out on millions, having everyone else get rich, and you're just in a house, a 1-bedroom apartment or whatever. Definitely good. Definitely better. There's worse things in the world. So I am revising my hierarchy, the hierarchy of crypto pain, right? So I won't say it again. You can backtrack it, but obviously the best feeling is making millions, and the worst feeling is losing all your money, hitting rock bottom. Okay, so that's the hierarchy of pain, and I have to experience it over and over. I have to stay the hell away from leverage if it's not a short-term trade, a day or two max. I can't do these long. I can't hold the say. I kept thinking in the back of my mind, this is the main reason I held ENS. past the 50K P&L to break even, is I said, hey, I caught the bottom on safe for 200K, the 200K long. I was up 400K, 45K. I'm not going to fumble this. And it ended up doing 6x from 13.6 cents to 88. Should I do the math here? I swear 78 and 83 over 6x, like 6.5x or 6.3x, 6.4x. So I would have made $1 million if I held to the top. Probably wouldn't have done that if I would have held to the top. I would probably still be holding now at 50 cents. What's it at? 60 cents. So that's why you kept thinking of, if you think about a previous trade, what you did wrong, and you try to duplicate the same or reverse the mistakes in the previous trade. It's the post-DTF era. It's like if there's a party and all the naked guys or women or non-binary people show up, you're like, oh, this party's, or they're all in bikinis and thongs and G-strings. And then you're like, oh, this is cool. And then you go home and you find out everyone got naked. It was a naked party. You're like, oh shit. So the next party you go to, everyone's in thongs and bikinis. I gotta take this somewhere. And then it's all like really fat and really old people, right? This time. And you're like, oh, I should have realized it. It was all young, attractive people before, and now it's all old people. Why did I stay in the party? So that was like me, the post-DTF era. It's all the fat and old people left. So, I mean, you could be attractive if you're fat. Dude, I'd rather have fat and attractive than old and, or young and ugly, right? But, so I'm not saying fat's bad necessarily. That's like the stretch marks are bad, are unattractive, right? But fat in itself isn't bad. It could be a sign that the person doesn't care about their health, okay, or appearance, whatever. But usually fat people, they put on makeup still. Anyway, it's my short lecture on fat people and thongs and naked parties and staying in the trade too long, right? You got to know the atmosphere here. The atmosphere has changed. Your environment. You're in the forest now. You're in the jungle. You're no longer in the clouds, dancing around, taking it easy. I'm just gonna hold. Everything's going smooth, right? These are the dark clouds, the hell, the fires of hell. It's all burning around you, up in flames, right? And this is you. Everyone's waiting to eat your corpse. They're waiting for you to die or kill yourself. So this is not the situation you want to be in. Be aware of your environment at all times, and I'm gonna close that there. And good luck. Remember, you gotta have $1 in your pocket. Luckily, I still have a few $1,000 not in my pocket now, but to spend. I was gonna upgrade to a new MacBook M2, 96 gigs of RAM, 12. Is it the 12 or the 14? I think it's the 14 CPU, the 38 GPU. Don't remember. Or the 12 and 48. I think the 12 CPU M2 is faster than the 14 CPU M1 that I have now. Anyway. So, still got a few K, but that's not, this trade isn't over. I do think we go lower. This 39.5K bounce, 39.6K bounce is probably the point to sell. But there still is dumps, right? Nothing has changed. The outflows are still there. And we should see the same patterns. A bounce, a late night dump, and maybe a small dump during the day. Now everyone's front running. The Asia session is front running, or the European session is front running the dump of the U.S. Open. People are more hesitant. Grayscale's more hesitant to dump at these prices. Okay, so that's it. That's a good conclusion. 13, 13, and 14 minute, or 13, 12, and 14. You're such a cold puppy. You are a Goldilocks. Okay. Good luck to everyone. Feel free to DM me regarding the project, the Duffbot. I'm not sure if I'm going to build it out first. Thank you for the raise. Thank you to everyone who contributed. I'm not sure if I'm going to build it out first or what's the opposite of build it out, or just launch the token without launching unique features. So still up for debate. In any regard, we should pump the token so you can be profitable at least 2x, 3x. But again, I really care about the project, the token being profitable, the bot. So So anyway, it is refundable. If something happens, you'll get 100% of your money back. Thank you to all who contributed. Good luck.